Ben Cartwright is seriously wounded as he and Hoss seek help in fighting the vengeful Morgan brothers, only to be confronted with cowardice later at 7:30 p.m. on Bonanza. But first, sit back and relax with the Thamesmen.
I gave you the old guns there.
The one I want to do again is the old. I'm really hoping I'm editing this one. I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
I'm Alex. I am in San Francisco. It's going to be a hard one to edit. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Thamesmen, the no-budget, light entertainment, high-value reaction show.
Yeah, there you go.
Not bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You got it right this time, didn't you?
No wibbly-wobbly shit.
now we've blown it. Oh, God. So what are we here? Why are we here? That's a very philosophical question, really, isn't it?
On the one hand, we have Einstein's theory of relativity that describes the largest structures in the universe in terms of curvature of space and time. On the other hand, we have quantum theory, which very successfully describes the elementary.
You want the big picture, or shall we just go down to the small picture?
Small picture's probably
more
of our wheelhouse, really.
Yeah,
isn't
exactly.
It? We're not great philosophers.
We're not really capable of. Do you ever look at the stars and then like look at them for a second and then just go, oh, that hurts, and then stop?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh, it's too much for me. I can't take it. They're too far away.
There's people in university and they're studying radio and this and that and time, and I look at the stars and I just go, oh, fuck. Like that. And do you ever get a pain like in your side, and then it goes? Like really hard. Well, I the other day I was in the kitchen and I got this pain in the side. It was like, oh, this is it. I'm gonna die. I was gone, and then it's just like, oh, I meant my coffee then,
I think if we're gonna go, it's like when you get acid indigestion, like heartburn. You think, I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to die. Oh, no, I'm drinking a glass of milk. I'm good.
I know. My brother Henry, he's speaking to him the other day. He's told everyone he's broken his foot, his ankle, and he hasn't got the results back, and he's in a moon boot and everything. And he said to me, I bloody hope I have broken it. I mean, I've told everyone, probably going to come back as a nasty sprain.
Exactly. Yeah.
We are here because of one gentleman called Ren.
Short but sweet, and we did a few tracks of his a couple of weeks ago, I suppose, and absolutely took our minds. Talk about like staring up the stars and going, "Oh my god, that hurts." Ren was the same in music, just something that was intergalactically different from everything else we've heard, and just like pure talent and a great story. And he's young. Yeah, like new music with an amazing story.
I've actually haven't stopped thinking about Ren, and I've actually got some thoughts on them, but I think we'll talk about them after the video, shall we?
Yeah.
Because this is a track that came out 5 days ago in early May called Animal Flow, and he seems to be kind of getting pretty up on social media, and we're kind of getting bigger and bigger because the build-up for this was pretty big, or maybe that we just, were getting involved with Ren.
I mean, it's had a lot of views, and it was a big deal. So we want to sort of like catch up and be current for once, rather than being out of date with everything. And so,
he replied, and he left a note on our reaction,
which was super cool.
Yeah,
absolutely. So
if you're watching this, Ren,
respect.
If you're watching this, Ren, which I didn't think you'll watch the last one. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, let's give you a trucker noise. That's for you, Ren. All right, you ready?
That better be a good sound effect, that one, really, wasn't it?
Three.
A rude one.
This is Animal Flow. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Animal Flow. You're in the mind of a cannibal king. trouble is bubbling under the skin. A certain insanity shows whenever I pick up the mic and begin. Whenever these words that I write with my pen come alive, they ignite like I pulled out the pin. Animal flow, out in the jungle, I'm ready for war. I'm beating your brains with a bat, I'm swinging it back, and it's spooky, I bite 'cause I'm bored. Lord of the cannibals, bro, a murderous mind that you can't ignore. I wait and react with combat on the counter-attack. On the king of the jungle, I roar. Animal. Animal flow, I'm the flow CEO. I've got mountains of murderous rhymes. Mountain volcanic, I blow and cause mayhem and panic. There's nowhere to run from my mind. I'm an impassable foe, never slowing, just growing and flowing with intricate lines. Yes, I will dig in my teeth when I bite like a beast. Blood, I drink it like wine. Animal flow, out in the wilderness I will be king. Sit on my throne, I'm the Lord of the Rings. Out on my own, I'm a terrible thing. Animal skins, over my shoulders I bling. They will be clothing my sins. I came to win, over and over again. I'll take your life with a grin. Animal. 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 Mary had the little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. It made the blood look so much redder when I slit its throat. Watch it drip, drop, till the ground was soaked. Oh, Mary, Mary, quite contrary how the blood it flows. Horrific, explicit, happy, parasitic, acidic, I'm eating your flesh. Don't fidget, I'm livid, not mentally with it. I get kinda sick when I'm stressed. I am the I am the storm, I am the fury, I am the scorn, I am the belly, I am the beast. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I'm an animal, yes, I'm an animal. Yes, sometimes the things I say are irrational. Yes, sometimes the things I do are quite radical. Yes, I will be waging war on the capital. Yes, I will burn the houses of parliament down, 'cause hypocrites, they burn quite easily. Wow, burn and pillage it all to the ground. Your illegitimate king lost his crown. Animal flow, show no mercy under my rule. I won't be kind, I will be cruel. Down on my foes in a paddling pool. Yes, I'm tyrannical, bro, so never mistake a man for a fool. I'll take your ignorance right back to school and teach you a lesson for testing my cool. Animal.
Animal.
He
really is. He really is in a class of his own at the moment, isn't he?
Totally on a class of his own. In that. Okay, so when they were announcing that, they had a little clip of him doing another sort of video footage of it. It was just like 20 seconds of it or something, like on Instagram or Reels or something like that. Anyway, it was. And then, so you heard a little bit of it, and then you hear the whole thing. That's totally hooky. That bass line, that beat on it is, I think the more you listen to that track, the more it's going to get totally stuck in your head.
For those, if you've got a bit of spare time, go and listen or watch the pod he did with Justin Hawking from The Darkness. It's a 2-hour podcast and fantastic, absolutely fantastic podcast about how he was so ill, and he really has been through so much. He thought he was going to die.
Right.
But it's so good to see him like this. But my recent thoughts on Ren and why he's suddenly getting picked up and why we all like it is we've had so many years of rappers leaning over Lamborghinis, showing money and jewelry and being on private jets or whatever. And he's like the anti-consumerist, right? He doesn't give a shit about if he's going to be rich. He doesn't. He's the kind of, we've had enough of all the private jets and the Gucci and the flash cars. He's down to earth. He doesn't sing about the money. He doesn't glorify violence. He's dealing with what he's got in front of him, which is quite colloquial as well. And I think it's great antidote to the whole scene that he's coming out from.
No, it's just like, you listen to those lyrics. They're clever lyrics. They have like so many little references and so many little tales and so many little threads you could pull on, and you sort of, it isn't a simple track to follow, and it was like a fever dream at points. It's like some sort of like crazy sort of.
Well, he
like,
did. He went through
like
he went through huge psychotic issues with Lyme disease, and
Right,
one
right.
time he said he was lying naked on the road because he didn't know what was reality and what wasn't reality, and he thought that
Okay.
he could change reality by he had a huge psychotic episodes.
Right. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, exactly. So maybe he's right. Yeah, I was absolutely loved it. I absolutely thought it was brilliant. And I think I could listen again and again to that because I could get so much more from it. I think.
I also don't think he gives a flying monkeys if he makes money out of this or not.
He'll make money.
Of course, but I think that a lot of people, there's these rappers in America, and really, they pretend they're flying on a private jet, but really they're just flying JetBlue, and but they want to put this whole image so they could be rich. Or whatever. He hasn't said one thing about money. He hasn't said one thing about private jets or whatever, and it's just a great antidote and there's nothing resonates more than authenticity.
Yeah, no, exactly. And again, like even the level of his productions, like that sort of one camera shoot idea, within zero edits to it, is like, again, just makes the flow even more relevant because it's the flowing video with the audio and the motion through the space. It is just, the whole thing's a freaking great package.
You know who I'm going to play that to?
Who are you going to play that to?
My pugs.
You think they'll like it, will they?
Yeah, they're going to love it. Ren wrote it. Ren watched our
pugs.
video, realised I have pugs, and he wrote that song. Thank you, Ren.
But strange.
All right, thank you so much. Go back and check our other videos because we bundled a load together, but also there's a lot more Ren we've got coming up planned in the future. There's other tracks I really want to hit, including Praise You. He did a cover of that.
And then someone said the Sick Boy is one we got to check out.
Sick Boy. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to check that one out. And so can't wait to get into more of this. So, but please keep the suggestions coming, and please like and subscribe so you get notified when we do more.
That's a whole game, isn't it? All in itself.
All in itself. Oh, yes.
All right, Ren, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for watching that. I'm sure you've all seen it before, but that was the first time for us, and that was probably one of his most catchy ones, huh?
It definitely had a real hook to it. They're all freaking catchy.
Yeah.
No question about it. But, yeah.
All right. Got to speak to my pugs now about Animal Flow.
See, you can make your own little video with them on the washing machine sitting there.
Puggy Flow. Puggy Flow.
in your pug ranch,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. See you, everyone. I'll see you up at Pug Ranch. Cheers.
See you, Pug Ranch.
Bye.